I would never, ever, ever, ever in my freaking life believe that Angie Stone's untimely unaliving was an accident. 5 miles from her house, a sprinter van, a sprinter van with 8 people in it, and only one person out of the whole entire van, out of 8 people, is unalived. One person, a few minutes from her residence. If you break a mile down at 60 miles per hour, 5 miles is equivalent to 5 minutes, depending on the traffic or time of day it is. And now, from what I understand, it was at really early hours of the morning when that accident happened. Out of 8 people in the van, the person in the van who was the most important, I'm not saying everybody in the van wasn't important, but the person in the van that was most important, mostly known, was the one who gets unalived. And it's crazy because she just did a video recently exposing how she was being treated unfairly when it came to her royalties. And all of a sudden, it seems like after she made that video exposing that information, it seems like her time had already started ticking for her very last moments. Now, when it comes to Gene Hackman, we know that people pass away in threes, from what I was always told as I was coming up. Gene Hackman, being that he's an older guy, an older gentleman, 95 years old, he lived a good life. But that is really suspicious to me. Him, his wife, and his dog, and now all of a sudden, not even a handful of days, Angie Stone, something's not right here. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but something's not right about these situations, guys. You guys all know that something is not adding up. The only question is who's next. But I don't believe Angie Stone's untimely passing was an accident. I know I'm right. It was not an accident, guys. No one's going to convince me it was an accident. That stuff was planned by the people that she exposed. Money will change everything, bro. Money will change everything. When you get exposed by ripping somebody off for money, you can expect that something's going to happen, especially if you're able to expose them with proof. Something's not right, bro.